So right off the bat, today's video is just a head-to-head comparison of Amanami vs Eddine. I'm going to leave timestamps in the video so you can hop around to the different test scenarios as you see fit. For those who just want to know who is better, from what I've gathered so far, it looks like Eddine is straight up just better than Amanami, so long as your team can meet the healing or shielding requirements to live. And even though I've done these tests without having the unique equipment for any of the two, I can infer with a high probability that Eddine is still probably going to outperform Amanami, so long as you can keep the team alive. And since Maya is basically the de facto magical DPS at this point in the game, for most situations you should have healing covered. As for other metrics related to the testing, both Eddine and Amanami have the exact same stat distribution, so long as their level, equipment, evolution and happiness meter are equal, their stats will be equal. I test both using the exact same equipment, just swapping it from one to the other. I also kept them at Ascension 3 level 70 with passive level 1 unlocked. This makes it easier for me to compare units since investments above this are very costly. As for their teammates, I have a pretty basic of Fallen and a pretty cracked Maya. I think this should simulate a basic magical Mercury team. For the first test, I just run a basic DPS check versus the Scarecrow Stump thing. I just let the test run until they hit 10 million overall damage and took the average. Amanami's team did about 80 to 90k damage per second, whereas Eddine's team did 100 to 115k damage per second. For this next test, I ran Eddine's team versus the Great Axe Raharl 5 times and just picked out the fastest run, which was 30 seconds. But the average was around 32 to 33 seconds. Amanami's team versus Great Axe Raharl averaged about 51 seconds per clear, but their fastest run was 40 seconds. And this was the only run that came in under 50 seconds. I then tested Eddine's team in a multi-target fight and the fastest clear was 35 seconds, with that also being around the average clear time. In the multi-target fight, Amanami's team's fastest clear time was 57 seconds, with the average coming in around 62ish or thereabout. And that's it for the test I ran. Of course, if you invest more into either of the units, be it higher ascension, levels, skills, unique equipment or any combination of the above, you will see even better results. But I'm pretty confident in saying that for a speedrun situation, Eddine will always be ahead of Amanami. I'll do some more research before I do my schedule poll videos, so if there are any tests you would like to see run before then, you can let me know in the comments. Other than that, see you next time.